Welcome back to Phoenix Point. I'm Jesus McCabe, and you are my above-average viewer. And here we are right after our very brief episode where we took out this Pandoran nest. And let me tell you what I did in between episodes. We've got the bird team. Every one of them has 1 point of corruption. For Omar, who has 1 point of corruption, this is not that huge a deal, but for some of these folks, they have a very low willpower. So we want to figure out how we can fix corruption. So we saw this before. A new strain of corruption has appeared. Unlike the Pandora virus, it will infect people suffering physical attacks during battle or by entering corrupted sites, which is what we did. Each point of corruption eats away at the will of the infected, while also increasing the damage as a side effect. Soldiers gain a 2% bonus to their damage for every 1 point of corruption. And then recruits gained from corrupted sites will be infected with corruption. But we don't have any way of resolving corruption yet. My hypothesis, and anybody in the comment section, you can feel free to confirm or refute this, is that we need to research this mutoid genetics thing. But that's not in our list right now, and it's a long research. So I think we're going to suck it up with corruption for a little while. So let me show you what we've done with our personnel in between episodes. So for Chigger, he had 10 points. He didn't level or anything. So we used his 10 points just to give him +1 willpower, which offsets that 1 point of corruption. And then later, we'll probably take this healer thing like I talked about last episode, because the cost of the 2 willpower is the same as 25 points or something like that, or it will be anyway. But the other thing I was noticing was that this guy is going to get Boom Blast, which gives him grenade bonus. And then he's also going to get Quarterback when he gets to level 5, or he can. So he's basically going to be like a super grenadier. So that's amazing. So we didn't take Brawler with Chigger, and we're not taking it with Elsa because we don't have a way of making melee weapons yet. I'll have to figure out how to do that. They obviously can bash with their weapons, but that seems like not a great way to spend 10 points when we could spend it on something else. And in her case, she actually leveled up, so we had 31 points. So we just gave her 2 points of speed, which costs exactly 31 because movement and maneuverability is so important in this game. For Raphael, he is going to be able to take Strongman, which is great. I think heavy weapons proficiency will be helpful, and we might even multi-class him into heavy or maybe assault or something else, but this gives him that benefit. And it's probably worth it just to get the 2 strength so he can carry more stuff. And I don't think the -15 perception is going to matter that much. If it were accuracy, that might be a different story. Speaking of which, he also gets Reckless as an opportunity. And this does reduce his accuracy, and I don't know that the 10% bonus damage is worth it, although he does have high damage weapons. But what we did do was he had 16 points, and so we just used all of that to drop a point into speed. For Nina, she leveled. She had, I think it was 31 points. So we, of course, took Dash, because, come on now, you got to take Dash. We want to take Close Quarter Specialist with her, but not yet. It doesn't make any sense until we finish the Disciples of Anu shotgun, the Iconoclast, and obviously we want to be able to make melee weapons. But what we did do was we gave her 1 point of willpower and 1 point of strength, and that used all of her points, because she's going to want that strength when we get here to ready for action, because I tend to load them down. Who's next? Kirill. Kirill still hasn't leveled, which is just embarrassing. But he did have 20 points because he got 10 for the mission we just finished, and we sat on his 10. So we gave him speed with 16 points. And we're probably going to keep doing that because speed is so important for this guy. Obviously, we're going to take surprise attack and deploy decoy as soon as we can get them, which hopefully we'll get this one like right after the next mission. But this guy, because speed is so important for these infiltrators, he might be the first one we actually bump all the way up to 20. Yotlek, he hit level 3. He's our first one to do that. So he had 34 points. So we gave him Close Quarters Evade, which is, I mean, this sounds fabulous. And then we gave him +1 speed so he can get in close. I'm just going to keep bumping up his speed, although I probably won't take him to 20. I am very interested if anybody knows whether strength affects melee damage. It doesn't say it here, but I thought somebody commented much earlier in the series that it did. So if you know, please let me know. And that's everybody. We didn't do anything with the gift team because they haven't done anything. Let's take a look at our recruits. We've got Jess Emanuel. She is another, this is a heavy. I don't think we need another heavy, so we're not going to take her. We'll let her go. Let's go to our bases. Again, not much has happened, except we did finish this training facility in Phoenix University. We're still working on the containment facility. This actually finished just before we started our other mission. And then we haven't changed anything in research. And then in manufacturing, I completely rejiggered our entire manufacturing queue. We left the Hephaestus 2 because this is replacing somebody else's that we gave to somebody in the field. We've got a couple of Odin grenades, that hasn't changed. But I've started creating this PX Scarab vehicle because I think we need a vehicle. And the timing of it, I think, is pretty good because it's going to take just about the 3 days we need for that containment facility. So then after that, we get these Neurazers, which are the way that we're going to paralyze the guys to capture them. I don't know if any other paralyzing weapons, like I believe we have, is it the Hera? One of these can do paralyzing as well, I believe. But anyway, so then we should have a couple of Neurazers right around the time we can actually do containment. And then I've got the Gemini, which is the missile launcher for the Scarab, queued up, and then just some more Neurazers. So that's that. Diplomacy, just to refresh your memory on this, Synedrian is stuck at 49% until we do the Pirate King mission, which we're not yet equipped for. Our New Jericho reputation is slightly positive, so we're going to see if we can do some trading with them, and maybe we can recruit from them, and if given the opportunity, we will bump Disciples of Anu, although I guess we are going to have to do a diplomacy mission for them if we really want anything good out of them. So that's about it. So let's get started. Let me zoom out a little here. So we're looking here at the burden. Today, we're just going to continue going to the different exploration sites that we know of. These are the ones that I think New Jericho gave us at some point. And over on the gift, we are working our way up to the Chaos Syndicate mission, the Secure the Scarab, up here. Along the way, though, although I'm not going to necessarily make you watch me do it, I'm going to do as much trading as I can because, you know, they have to shoot all the way up here, and so we have a lot of opportunities. I'm also considering taking another Phoenix base. In particular, I wouldn't mind finding one that has more research. Like this one has research. That's the little magnifying glass on a book, because I want to speed up all of our research stuff. Okay, anyway, let's get moving. Why don't we start by going down here? Here we are. Let's explore. Okay, we've been busy exploring and moving around, and we now have a new recruit available, so let's take a look at that person. This is another heavy. Do they have anything? Oh, see this? I like this stealth. Wow. Wow, you are like tailor-made to be a sniper heavy. With bonus strength? Wow. Oh my gosh. I'm very inclined to take this Tamar person. Okay, we're going to take Tamar. We're going to send Tamar to Phoenix University. I don't know what we're going to do with her yet, but I could see this heavy being incredibly useful. Yeah, we're going to take her. Nice. And she's at Phoenix University. She will just be getting experience just sitting there. Hopefully that's not a waste of 220 apples.
Research complete.
Oh, awesome. We finished the improved medkit technology research, so now every medkit will do 120 heal, and also removes 50% of paralysis. And our next research is reverse engineering the iconoclast, which will happen in 5 hours. That's the Disciples of Anu shotgun. Did you finish exploring? Oh, we did. This turns out to be an Anu haven. But let's take a look at this haven. They're working on Tiamat development, whatever that is. I don't want to trade with this Anu settlement because I don't want to give up our hexes. We seem to really go through them. So let's go up to this one. This is one of the New Jericho ones. Pandoran intelligence report. Haven reports and scientific observations have identified these new Pandoran mutations. So now we can look at the Tyrant, Arthran Tyrant, the Triton Maniac, and the Archeron. So the Tyrant, 190 hit points, 17 will points, 12 movement. They're A Delta. A mutated Arthron evolved to counter flash attacks, equipped with a chitin carapace, shield, and machine gun implanted in its arm. Analysis suggests the specimen is the Pandoran equivalent of a support unit. The Arthron is further capable of spitting poison at a medium range. Wow, that's great. Let's take a look at their detailed analysis. Okay, well, because they have that machine gun, they have return fire. They have the spitter. They have only armor on the torso and the carapace. Oh, and on their legs. Oh, this is a very interesting unit. And so this is a pretty good perception range. Okay, let's go see what we have next. We have the Triton Maniac. 300 hit points. Wait, whoa. Wow, that's a lot of hit points. 32 willpower and 22 movement. Oh my gosh. T Alpha 1. A variation of the footpad, this specimen has been observed to always be equipped with New Jericho Gauss rifles. Enhanced perception and blood-sucking capabilities are present, as well as an enhanced regeneration factor. Look at those guys are nuts. These are nuts. 300 hit points, 32 will, so we're never going to get them to panic. That's also quite a bit of movement. They get additional accuracy. They have a perception range that is essentially the entire battlefield. They can jump. They regenerate, but they cannot regenerate body parts that are destroyed. This is the blood-sucking arm. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Wow. Look at all that armor as well. These guys are crazy. They're going to be hard. I'm not looking forward to them. And the Acheron. This is the crazy-ass thing we saw in that lab. Jeez. 750 hit points, which we know, 50 will points, 24 movement. I didn't remember that it had so much will, but I was freaking out when we saw it anyway. This species is classified as AC1. A previously unknown creature discovered in a secret genetics lab. It was named the Acheron due to its ability to spread corruption affecting people's minds and will. Unlike other Pandoran specimens, this one does not rely on direct attack, rather affecting targets in an area around it. The Acheron has the ability to temporarily affect human accuracy as well as call Pandoran reinforcements. Yeah, this guy's a beast. Anybody who watched that episode knows they have just an absolute ton of different abilities. And the one that's kind of interesting here is that it has this dynamic resistance, so it temporarily becomes resistant to various different types of damage. And it has quite a few hit points, as we saw. What is this arm? This is the corruptive spray. Wow. Okay, I don't know that I remember that, although maybe that's the first time we encountered corruption. Maybe that's how Omar became corrupted. This is crazy, and they can leap. This is ridiculous. And they automatically corrupt when they hit you. Oh my gosh. Well, that's uplifting. Let's keep going. Forgotten Saviors Exploration Site. The Burden. That's funny. Has landed at an abandoned military base. This site is not on the old maps and databases. It looks like it was used to train and develop some sort of special operations unit dedicated to fighting the invaders. There's a lot of equipment here we can use. Well, that's nice. 50 tech, 375 hexes. Amazing. It's strange to wonder about this place. They could have been us, or we could have been them. Wow, cool. I wonder if this other New Jericho one that they told us about is similarly awesome. Let's go over here. Overrun. Right, this is the Overrun mission at Fort Zeus. We already know about this one. I'm just going to cancel it for now. We're not going to take it. I came here instead just to be trading. Although, I guess we can't... Oh, okay. So our diplomacy with New Jericho is not high enough to trade. I didn't remember that it needed to be higher than 3%. So forget that business. Are you here? No. Now you're there. Let's explore.
Research complete.
Oh, we finished the shotgun. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so hold on a second. Let's manufacture a couple of those. Iconoclast. They take 8 hours. I do think we should have a few of these. Let's make 2 of them for now. Oh, we've already started on our scarab because we finished the other stuff. I'm going to bump one of them to the top. Okay, so this is... I bumped Iconoclast to the top. We'll continue to work on the scarab, and then we'll make some Neurizers. Then one more of these, although I might bump the Gemini up. But anyway, so we're going to get one of these shotguns because we know they're super useful. Let's go back to the Geoscape and keep going. Wait, is this the haven we're at? Yeah. Okay, this haven is under attack. Fort Koala. Like Koala Bear? Koala? Yeah, I guess so. The leader is Tommy Musa. We help them here. That's going to upset Anu and Synedrian a little bit, but we don't care. Oh my god, and there's almost no attacking strength. So we will receive a reward from the haven, though it's not promising that anybody will join us. We're going to do this for sure. All items of the battlefield will be automatically collected, so all we have to do is destroy all the enemies. I think this is going to be another pretty simple mission, I hope, because the threat level was only 1. What order is everybody in today? Yep. Just double checking. Completely random. We're going to get Kirill over here if we can. Yeah, we're going to get him as close to these guys as we can. Let me just think about this for a second. There's also very likely to be people or bad dudes in here, or at least one bad dude. It's a sniper, obviously. I wonder why we know that this is a sniper, but we don't know the classes of these things. Oh, they're just civilians. I know we're going to send Kirill over there. I'm not even going to hesitate anymore because I want him to free those guys and stay stealthed up. Now, in terms of attackers, let's see what's up on this second level. This is interesting. We can get up here. All right, we're going to have somebody jump. Wait, first I'm going to have somebody walk over here. Who are you? You are Xcom-like. Oh, perfect. I'm going to put him here. This will leave him 2 shots if he needs to take them. Nobody spotted yet. Okay, we'll come back to him then, I guess. There's this sniper up here on the roof. How far can Elsa or Chigger get? There's Chigger. There's Elsa. They're only like 1 space apart from each other. Let's see how far he can get. Alright, so he can't get all the way to this guy, but pretty close. And what is his will? He has 9 willpower. Yeah, I think we're going to put Elsa up here and Chigger over here. Yeah, let's jump Elsa first in case she can spot somebody. Because we're going to use a second jump on Chigger. Although she can get 1 space further. I don't think it's going to matter because we're just going to jump whoever it is the next turn. Let's bring her here. Oh. Okay, enemy spotted. I was going to say, no enemy. Oh my gosh, this actually would have been a great location for Chigger. Because he can grenade. Okay, now, let's go back to Xcom-like for a second. He can't see any of these guys. Let's see what these guys are. Okay, this is just a gunner. So the only place he has armor is torso and head. But they can return fire. Let's take a look. So if I select Xcom-like. Oh, yeah, okay. So that's their return fire range. It's unclear to me why this guy doesn't already see Xcom-like. You can see kind of the edge of this guy's perception ring up there. Maybe because his line of sight is blocked. Same for these guys. That must be the case. Shield Bearer, Tyrant. This is the new unit we saw, right? Yeah, they have this machine gun and they spit, right? Okay. Okay. And they also have return fire. Let's see. Shield Bearer obviously does not have return fire because they don't fire. Okay, very interesting. But Elsa, she's essentially used all of her points, effectively used all of her points, so she can't do anything. Maybe she'll grenade after this. But that does, I'm glad I did that because that does change what we want to do with Chigger at the outset here. I was going to jump him over to here, but that's no longer smart.
Can't wait.
Yes, Raphael, you can't wait. So you can't move very far and still shoot. That's kind of a problem. How far can you can activate one of these civilians though? And then if we go down here, can we open? We can't get through this, so he's going to have to come out. No, we're going to leave all of that to Kirill. And then Kirill can kind of come around the behind here and stay stealth, hopefully. Stay hidden. So that does make me wonder what we want to do with Chigger. Given that there's only a Pandoran threat of 1, these might be the only guys on the board. So I'm kind of inclined to jump him up here as well. And then these 2 can go to town on the bad guys. Yes. Okay, so they're going to be done.
5 by 5.
I don't know what to do with Xcom-like. Can he get a bead on any of these guys? That's so strange. Why can't he get to any of these guys? Huh. I am not sure what to do with him. You know what I'll do? I'm going to Overwatch with him. Oh, I could move him here, but wait, doesn't that trip their perception? I guess I need to find out, don't I? And he's got this ability that makes him take less damage from enemies within 10 tiles. So okay, I'm going to move him here. Did that... Now see, he stopped. Does that mean he can see somebody now? No, it does not. Right? There's nobody here. I want him to... I guess I could put him back here. You know what? I'm going to put him back here. There's no reason to expose him to being shot. We're going to Overwatch with him in this direction. Oh, except that the pole's in the way. The same reason that we want...
Holding position.
The same reason that we wanted to be behind him. Or behind that pole. This... Okay, this will work. We're going to move Raphael here. And then he can Overwatch this way. If one of these guys... Yeah, because he can't... Wait a minute. Yeah, see, he can't see anybody either. I'm a little bit confused by that. But that's okay. Oh, he can Overwatch for 2, though. Yes, yes. He should still be able to Overwatch with his sniper. Yes, very good. So if this guy moves in... No, just into this range here. maybe one of those guys if they slide over. No, I don't think so. We're going to do that. Okay, next person is Nina. Now, yes, you're ready to go to work. Didn't I? Oh, no, you don't have that shotgun yet. Okay. But we could move you here, and we can overwatch with you. I could have dashed with her. I forgot that she had dash now, but I don't think it's necessary.
Got you covered.
That's basically everybody. So let's see what happens. Oh, a new Jericho heavy.
I see.
Proceeding. Enemy spotted.
Oh, okay, another Triton. Did they hit that Triton? Yes, they did, because that's a Triton Wretch, or unless something else has that Pain Chameleon.
Oh! Oh!
Okay, that was suboptimal for that heavy, but we don't care. Oh. Okay. So the Tyrant has a shield. The Tyrant has a... Oh, yeah. Okay, we disabled the head. What a shot! Oh my gosh, you guys. Amazing. Amazing work. Amazing work. What a way to start it off. You do have this machine gun, and it has a decent range. What's this range on this spitter? Only 5. Okay. I don't think we want to grenade this new Jericho heavy. Let's have Kirill activate these guys? I think so. Yeah, let's start with that just to get them under our control. We're going to move them at the end. Meanwhile, Kirill...
Receiving.
Oh, you can't get here because this other guy's in the way? I take it back then. We're going to... Well, okay, I'm going to put the civilian here. Nope, I'm not. I'm not going to... Oh, yes, I am. Yes, I am. Because I misclicked again. Okay, we're going to leave that civilian for now. And we'll do that at the end. This guy has his shield up. But what's interesting, if we take... I don't need to do that. If we take a look at him, his shield is pointed in this direction towards that heavy. Towards that new Jericho heavy. So we should have just an incredible shot from either Nina or Chigger on him. Chigger's grenade launcher maybe isn't the ideal weapon. But this one can just about take this guy out, so that's good to know. However, I think we also have... We have a great opportunity with one of these other guys to take out this guy. Let's see. Gauntlet. Can you just walk up and smack him? Are you just going to completely demolish this guy? No, you're not going to have enough action points to hit him? It looks like no. Oh, is that right? Just a little bit more and then you can hit him? Oh, I don't like that at all. Who do we have here? Can we get Raphael up there? Raphael. This is you, right? No. Oh, how disappointing. That's disappointing. Like, we're off by 1 in a couple of cases here. Okay, and then what about Nina?
Channel open.
Oh, that's Elsa, sorry. What about
What's
Nina?
the plan?
She should be able to see this guy. And can any of them get a shot on this guy? Hold on, somebody had visibility into that guy. I think that
5
was...
by 5.
Gauntlet? Wait. Okay, it doesn't affect this. Ooh, somebody had it.
Ready.
There we go. Oh, that's right. Elsa and Chigger should be able to see both these guys. Chigger can see neither of these guys? That doesn't make any sense.
What's our plan?
Our plan is to take this guy out. Because you have a bunch of shred on your weapon, right? Yeah, you have a shred of 20. Okay, we're going to shoot that guy. Oh, are you... Is this even going to work? Oh, no. Come on. Come on. Oh, my God. She's at a terrible angle. Okay, we're going to... So what I was thinking was, look, if we go to her inventory, it'll cost her 1 point to hand stuff to Chigger. So I was thinking she could take this shot and then hand her gun to Chigger, and Chigger could take the shot too. But now that we have to move her to make this shot, that doesn't work.
Wiring targets.
Oh, it's... But why? But why? Like, why is this... Okay, hold on. Maybe if I do this, it will... I don't know what this is going to do. I'm not confident with this. Hopefully she doesn't hurt herself. We're going to try it. Just fire. Just fire. Did she just damage herself? She just damaged herself. She just damaged herself. That is... Okay, well, that is good to know, I guess. Wow. That's, wow. Hey, let's go to Nina. Am I making lemonade out of lemons? I sure am. That was a gigantic lemon. How much movement do you have left, Nina? You can get even closer to this guy. Let's see what you can do from here. Oh, she... Wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Elsa is damaged. And I don't believe she came in here damaged. Oh, maybe she did come in here damaged. She may have come in here damaged because this guy, he's hurt. He's dazed. Oh, she hit him. I mean, she hit the carapace, which doesn't do as much damage to him, but she hit him. Okay. I love it. Okay, I'm less disappointed now.
Still alive.
Wow. So, if she moves closer, can she get an even tighter circle? I bet she can. Now, is he going to return fire if we don't take him out? We're gonna move here and find out. Okay, let's do this. Come on, Elsa. I mean, Nina. Elsa already did her job. I think we can take this guy out. But I do see that skull flashing there. I really don't want to hit the carapace. I don't think it does much good. Hitting the gun doesn't do us a whole lot of good either. Yeah. Okay, that was a lot of hemming and hawing to just nuke that guy. This guy lost 2 will points. Still has 11. This heavy is going to be able to do its job. We've got a Triton Wretch over here. I am going to take Kirill and move him here and activate this other civilian. Nope, this civilian, please. I'm going to move you over here by your buddy. Oh, there's a civilian in here. Well, I don't think we care. I think we're just going to take out all the bad dudes. Okay, we're going to send Raphael into this building right here. That's all of his movement. I'm not sure what to do with
All set.
Xcom-like today. This guy can't shoot. I assume that heavy's going to take care of him. I don't really like our guys near the spawner. On the other hand, if we have Xcom-like right here, and somebody spawns in, I don't know if they can spawn in and attack. I'm going to put him right here. And then that way, he can overwatch this area, and then if somebody spawns in, he can smack them with his hammer. Yeah. I don't know, have any idea how this works, or whether it will work, but he's overwatching there. This civilian still has movement. No, he doesn't matter. Skipping that civilian. So that leaves us Chigger, who's done nothing yet. I'm not sure I want Chigger to do anything. I guess, you know what? Yes, I do. I'm going to jump Chigger over here. Did he just hit us? Oh, he did. Of course he did. And who's this guy? Triton Thug. He's overwatching. Oh, this guy... Yeah, this guy... Okay, I guess I should have known that. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. That's alright. Small mistake. I don't think I'm going to pay for it. But we can now activate this sniper.
Enemy contact.
Okay, but this sniper... We can't do anything yet. Let's take a look at him, though. Maybe they have some cool stuff. Oh, no. That's not what I meant to do. I just want to take a look at you. Thank you. So what do you have for a weapon? You have this Cyclops SR7. Wow, that range is pretty good. Although I guess it's not... Yeah, no, that's pretty good. It does... Actually, it's a single shot 75 point... That's not a very good sniper rifle. And what is this? This is the handgun. Okay, and what kind of armor does he have? He has armor that removes 2 speed, gives a good deal of accuracy. Yeah, I mean, not all that impressive. I guess it's not quite New Jericho's focus anyway. You have 3.5 points left, because I moved you accidentally. Let's take a look at this wretch. You're bleeding. You have this... Yeah, this is what we were hit with, this Udar... Chigger.
Come get some.
Okay, and you can see... Who is that guy? What do you do with this? You're a thug? This wouldn't be bad, actually. Double perception I care less about, although it wouldn't be bad to panic him. I wouldn't mind removing this as well. I think we're going to take this shot. Yeah. Okay, we disable the head. It is bleeding. It has 90 left, though, so it's not going to bleed out. So it lost that perception, but I don't think that really matters all that much. This guy does have a handgun. Let me just remind myself what abilities he has. He has Overwatch. Okay, so he's going to Overwatch. Yeah, he's going to Overwatch with this when we get to it. Chigger is out of everything, so he's not going to do anything. We're going to go back to this guy. We'll Overwatch with him now. I don't think he's going to be able to... I think this is probably the better... Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to do anything here, because these guys can't jump. He's just going to shoot the wall. If that guy moves, we're going to shoot him. Who do we have left? We have Kirill, who is still hidden. There's a door right here. I could move him up to this door. He's still hidden. There's somebody here. Now, do we know that this is a bad guy per se because it's red, or could this be a civilian as well? Okay, is there a door that this thing can come out? If it is a bad guy, they can come out this door. So we're going to move Kirill there. We're going to Overwatch with him right here. Civilians I don't care about. Everybody's good to go, right? We don't need to do anything else with Elsa. Is there somewhere we want to move her? We could jump her down. It probably wouldn't hurt to have a little backup for Shot-like in that corner. We're just gonna go. Enter. What's that Heavy gonna do? Yes, very nice, Heavy. Okay, now we got the Pandorans. Oh, okay, he missed it up. Oh, Shay shot our buddy. Shot our buddy. We missed that shot. That's not surprising. Okay. Oh, he's... Wow, that... Is he holding a shotgun? This guy holding a shotgun? Yeah, this is the Iconoclast. Okay, that's what it looked like. So, what can our sniper buddy do?
Acquiring target.
Yeah, okay. Wait a minute. Did I look at this weapon wrong? If we look at his weapon... This weapon... Oh my gosh, I was looking at the hit points and not the damage. This is actually a good sniper rifle. Yeah, that's a good sniper rifle. I wouldn't mind having that. Okay. Cool. It did a little electrical thing too. Now he can't aim at this guy, so I'm gonna move him back to protect him a little bit. Although I don't mind using him as sort of bait. Yeah, maybe I don't mind using him as bait at all. Okay, we'll figure out what to do with him in a minute. Kirill. So nothing came out of here, and he's not exactly who I want in melee range. Godlike is sitting here at these spawners. Seems like a waste of his abilities. Okay, let's do something with Chigger. Can Chigger jump down here and smack this guy? Oh, he can't smack. Oh, he can actually smack. Yeah, let's try it. Right, now he can butt this guy. Nice. Oh, that's the whole mission. Okay, another quick one, although my clock says an hour, but I don't think that's right. So we saved everybody. Kirill better have leveled up. He just barely leveled up. Kirill's doing like God's work here, and he's never getting any experience. Look at all this experience Nina got. She leveled up too. She's level 3. Okay, so we saved that haven. We got a whole bunch of stuff. And we already saw the effect that it would have on a reputation. Pandoran attack analysis. Analysis of the Pandorans' movement patterns have failed to identify their origin. The exact location of the Pandoran colony responsible for the attack remains unknown. If the colony attacks from within a Phoenix-based scanning range, it would be detected immediately. Ah, that is a reason to maybe take some of these bases. Another short episode, but I'm sure we'll have plenty of long ones. So thank you so much for your support, your ongoing comments. I really appreciate it. I love you very much. Please remember to have your pet spayed or neutered.